Okay, so this is where we left. Next part is half profile. It's basically the same, just a little bit different. I again start with a circle and this line, but this is where it's different. I don't draw the middle line here. If I use a reference again, I try to see where the vertical line should be, because obviously there is no vertical line in the face. So let's imagine this line is about here. They should pay attention, because this is just the basic. It always could be, you can see it here, that if I just put some face here, you have this line, or this line, this horizontal line is not horizontal, it moves a bit. If the face maybe could take a look down, then you can have it here, but you have to pay attention. Then this vertical line isn't this way, because this would look off. It is this way. It's more about a 90 degrees angle. Not, please. It's kind of math, but it's not that exactly, okay? This is human faces. But it's a rule of thumb, so to say. Yeah. So if you have the eyes here and here, because the face looks down, then this line should move as well. But it's just the basics. So it's a straight one, straight here, and then again, if you do it, no, it's a little bit above. I could have drawn this line here, and so you can scratch it that we draw the same person, so to say, in a half profile. But okay, let's do it this way. It's fine. Okay, I will check again where my nose should be and where my mouth should be. And then if you have reference, which is always good, you will see that the middle of the nose isn't on this, exactly on this line how it was here. It shifts because the nose goes out of the face. It's not plain to the face, it goes out of the face. So if you have this thinnest part of the nose here, this would orientate more or less. This is just like I do, please pay attention. You can move it here as well, but this depends on where the nose will be. So I use this line as a reference for this bow here. And so this is where the nose ends on my face I want to draw, but it will moves as well. So I just draw the line, or the circle for the nose tip here. And what happens is this move here is the tip of the nose. You can go a bit more inside and here. So we have this as an orientation. Next thing is these holes, die Nasenlöcher here. And what you can, or what often happens here is that where the hole ends, the nostril begins, or this part here begins. And this one you have to figure out, because this tip of the nose hides most part of this nostril here, so it's not that obvious. It's a bit hidden here. You can shade it a bit so that you get this three-dimensional effect a bit more, or you can do this, but that's just a preference. Here it depends on how wide this nostril should be, how big or not. Okay, done. Nose is mostly done. And here, what I try to explain here with the eyebrows, you can just, before you do anything else, can take a look how you want to draw the eyebrows, because they are mostly in line with the bridge of the nose. And as I say, just always start light. You can go darker, it's no problem. So you just have kind of an orientation. Okay. Next is the same as here again. If you want to know how the eyes are placed, you take this nostril and go up and have this point here. And here this, yeah, it's not about the same. It should. Most of the times I try to get this line, but it's not always that I do it. But you can go here and have your line where the eyes should start, or the inner part of the eye should start. And most of the time I start with this eye, but it's not. Please pay attention to make it more natural. That this eye. Okay, where were we? I don't know. Yeah, please pay attention that the eyes are not the same like here. This eye will be a bit bigger than this one. You always can draw the circles to get an impression, so to say. But I tend to draw this eye a bit bigger because it's more to the viewer. And this eye as a three-dimensional is smaller. And as always, if you're not sure, okay, then if you take this guide here, yeah, the nose turned out a bit small, but there are also people with small noses. You will get a feeling, the more faces you draw, you will get a feeling for these kind of proportions. And just tend to go here. This is the brow. You can see this starts here. The highest part is about here. Hi, Linus. Give me attention, give me attention. He won't starve, just to be I just want to make sure that you don't think that my cat will die a hungry death. This looks kind of weird, but let's see how it will turn out. I don't know. No, it won't. I don't think this will fit. Let me change it. I will stay this here, and I will just extend this. Bigger. This is the nostril. Yes. And you see, it's every face is different, and every face is a is a learning curve. Okay, so then we go from here. Here. Some lashes. See, and you can't imagine how often my shapes are off and I just see it when it's nearly too late. Okay, I draw the upper lash line always a bit wider and darker, but it's just my preference. Here's the lid, here's the other lid. Then you can draw this a bit darker as well. You can put it upwards if you don't like it. And same here. Okay, so you see, I'm just not happy with the nose. Okay, so let's see. About here, here's our line. You see that the middle or the point of the nose isn't the same on the same line, but this line is important. Here's my orientation for my lips again. This line is important for drawing the lips. When I say, okay, my lip is here, here's this V shape again, and this is the same as in the frontal. You just take or guess where the 1/3 of the eye would be, draw this imaginary line, and the same here, so you know where the outer parts of your lip will be, and not a straight line as I told you here. I like to draw kind of a W. So kind of the winged shape. Again, here a bit darker, here a bit darker. This would happen here as well. Always pay attention if you're not sure. See about here. Bear with me, I have still this weird angle. Okay, and then the upper part of the lip. There, the lips. This. If you draw this shape, let me sketch it here. If you say, okay, this is the middle line of the lip. What could be is that, depending on the lip shape, the lip goes this way and here. But what also could be is when you have this shape, that it's not this turn, it is this turn. Or this turn, depends on the shape of the lip you want to draw. I will go for this here just to show you. And again here. Again, lips are often one of the darker parts in the face. You can draw the lower lip like this, or you can draw it like this, What you also could do if you have, I don't know the English term, sorry, this kind of a smudge stick, then you can rub it. Sorry, I don't have one here, so that you just do this shading where you smudge the graphite on the paper is always a nice, also a nice look. I also like to do this, but it's just for showing you. Is it? Let me see. Yeah, okay, it's okay. Okay. Then you have to decide where the face should look. If it should look this way, this way. I'm a bit off. Let me see the camera. Okay. Yeah, I switched a bit. Sorry, it's because of the weird angle. It should be more like this, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you have to decide in which direction the face should look. If she should look to us, then you place the pupil here. If she look away or more in the direction the face goes, you can place the pupil here. This is up to you. Let her take a look to us. And this goes like this, and more like this. Again, here are the pupils. And a bit of shading so she doesn't have that weird of a look. Yeah, great. That I didn't pay attention to my camera and I stopped kind of here. Where I draw the eyes. Wow. Dang, I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue. What I explained after I drew the eyes is that you have to pay attention here, because here the eye socket of a bone would be. So this is the part where the eye socket ends. So here would be the socket of the eye. So here's this gap. It's not a gap, but here's this angle, and on the brow, the bone starts again. So this is this shape, and here on the widest part is the cheekbone, and then you just go down. Here is an orientation, or you can draw an orientation where you want to have your chin. She has a very big chin. Bigger chin than here. You could also draw it a bit smaller. Let me fix this. If you say okay, we'll do it a bit thinner, then it would look like this. And here I explained here, I tend to orientate on this circle I did at first, where I should place the ear. You also could do it. Let me check if you can see. Okay. If you draw this and this and this, you could also draw this kind of circle and place the ear like this, if you know what I mean. And here's one eye, nose, mouth. This is also a way you can draw the ears, but it's a preference. You just have to figure out what it's more comfortable for you, or what you tend to do when drawing faces. It's again, if you take this part and put it on top, you have about the shade of the head, or the upper part, where how big the upper part would be. But please be aware that this isn't where this line goes. This isn't the highest part, because of the turnaround. The highest part would be about here, and the face, or the head, doesn't stop where the ear starts. It stops more here because of the back part of the head. If you take a profile, which is I would do a profile picture or a profile tutorial in a different video, because then this video would be too long. But if you have a full profile, let's say about this, you have the ear about here, and the head, the back part of the head, it's not this way, but the head makes the shape here, and then the neck starts like this, and this movement here is this one here, so the head goes behind the ear and doesn't end here, if you know what I'm trying to explain. Okay, so but here you have the middle of the Stirn and the hair part line. If you wanna sketch it first, it's like this, and again, like we did here, the hair has volume, so it doesn't. You don't have, or you shouldn't draw it directly on the face. You should add a bit of volume. You can just sketch it. It's about your preference, that you can imagine how it would be on the head. And I almost always use references, and I'm proud of using it because it makes life much more easier. And then you just take a look on how would the hair would go. Again, just sketch it the way you want it. This is the ponytail, a bit attention-liking ponytail. Yeah. Then you basically have to have the face you want. Then again, you can pay attention on where the light comes. If the light comes from here or from here. If we say, okay, the light comes from here, then all these parts should be a bit darker. Again, like we did here. Here. This part is always darker than the rest because it's goes down, and when the light comes from the upper part, of course, this is a shadow. This one, this is up to you. This is always also a bit in the shadow because this goes inside. But like I said, shading is a complete different topic. I like to shade this a bit, this, the upper part of the lip. I can do this again here, this is the shadow. Well, and basically that's it. Can all the things you want to express a bit, you can do darker. Here. This is up to you. Okay, but that's basically it. Like I said, if I missed something or I didn't explain something you want to know, please let me know. I'm I'm still learning on how explaining things. It's new for me as well. At least this kind of style or tutorial. Let me know if I can improve on something, or if you want to know something more in detail. I would appreciate to explain to you. But yeah, thanks so much for watching so far. Thanks so much for following me. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Maybe press the bell icon if you want to get noticed if I uploaded something new. And thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Now that I took a proper look at it, I saw that something's off with this one. So let me fix it. Sorry if you just see my head turning in the video. I try to avoid it, but I cannot promise. This is off. Let me just fix it. Okay. You see this and this and this. It should be more. There's a German term for this. It's called verschlimmbessern. It's when you want to fix something and you make it even worse. But I need to learn how to get a proper camera angle where I can see the things I need to see. This should start here and here. The explanation is basically the same. It's just it looked a bit off, and I saw it while I made a pic for my friend. And when I made a picture, I saw that this is off. Let me check. Wait. Okay. This one. You see, I am still learning. Kein Meister ist vom Himmel gefallen. It's okay. It's okay this way. I think you get what I wanted to tell you. So I don't think that I will get it better than this. Yeah, okay. I will leave it like that. You know, you guess what I wanted to say. It's a learning curve. You still will learn. I learn with each face I draw. It's always a learning curve. Nobody will say that he's perfect with doing whatever he likes to draw or paint, portraits, natural, whatever. Everyone is learning always. Yeah, this is what I wanted to tell. Just a disclaimer. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Now I leave you alone, I promise. See you next week. Bye bye.